Dun, 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 dun,
Never fall to the dark side.
All right.
This is but a taste of the dark side.
And we're back. Okay. And now I'm back. Today is a very special day. It's snowing. I could lose power at any moment. With how it's going outside, I'm gonna guess we're not. But I live in an unpredictable place that's unpredictable rules. Just gonna delete that. So I looked up what I did wrong, and I looked up how to fix it. So we're gonna fix it. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna fix this. I mean, I can't fix that, but I can fix everything else. Didn't I save before I left? It doesn't matter. There's only one way to actually win right now. Maybe I can come back and free the Selkath? Maybe. But that's not my main objective right now. My main objective is to save the world. And I will do that. Because I am an amazing person. An amazingly humble, amazing person. Who is amazing at everything that I amazingly do.
I really thinks he's a hero.
Aye. How's it going? How's it going, cool time?
Your mom.
Ooh, the Achani foil I forgot to pick up last time. Well, let's save in case I do things wrong again. I've done nothing wrong. Although the Sith embassy here is considered sovereign territory of the Sith Empire, we have been monitoring an alarming amount of weapon discharges and detonations from within the base. Inquiries to the staff of the embassy yielded no response. It would seem that the contact has been cut. Our cameras recorded you entering the base shortly before the contact was lost, and fighting began immediately. It is the conclusion of Altul City's authority that you are responsible for the disturbance here, and you are hereby placed under arrest. You will come with us to await your trial. Hi, Raptor.
Baby Buttercup Time said, a link.
How you doing, Raptor? I am finishing up the planet of Manaan. You just turned on, I noticed you just turned on TTS. Greetings, human. I am called Wallace. I have been selected as your arbiter for the duration of the trial. Okay. What have I been charged with? You have been charged with inciting violence within the Sith Embassy, murdering members of the Ambassadorial Commission of the Sith Empire, and disregarding our laws regarding violence in Altul City. It's all the Sith's fault. Be that as it may, I doubt the judges will seriously review. I will endeavor, however, to make them see your point, Outworlder. So what can I do? I would like to ask you a few questions regarding the events that led to your arrest. I've already begun relevant data of you and your companions, and so that would be disregarded. For what reason did you enter the Sith embassy? I was invited. Indeed, that would explain the reason for the pass card for entry that was found on your person. What was your prior association with the Sith? I have no prior association. Indeed, the Sith, since you have a pass card to the base, I can only assume You believe that this route will lessen your sentence. Very well. That should be all the information I need, Regroup. Don't you need more questions? I have all the information. How can you expect to defend me without getting more information? Well, I think the trial is relatively straightforward. It should be obvious to you that the judge is what has transpired. I was expecting the TTS to talk, but okay. Well, let's go. Very well. Let's proceed to the courtyard. Oh, here we go again. I died last time. You stand accused of grievous murder of many Sith and extensive property damage to the embassy here. How do you plead? My client pleads not guilty, Your Honors. Let the record show that trial is commencing. Presiding our judge is Selkath. Josa. Nelsha Khan. Kota. And Abdullah. This trial is to determine the culpability and punishment of the individual of the recent assault on the Sith embassy. Given the severity of the trial, we can dispense with the formal formalities of the court and proceed directly. You have pleaded not guilty. There are reports of weapon firing and detonations from within the Sith embassy. You are not entering or leaving the embassy. The Sith have not conferred with the authorities on this matter, but from all available evidence, it should seem that you are the source of disturbance.
Blah, blah, blah. Just take over the world already,
My client was here by circumstance, was not involved in the disturbance. It was merely a mistake against a person who was at the wrong place at the wrong time on legitimate business. That does not seem likely, Arbiter, the way of the material evidence. What was the legitimate business of your client involved? The business of the Jedi Order. Okay, I'm interrupting him. What is it, Jedi? Are you not a member of that order?
Take over the world already. I'm tired, bruh. We need just take over the planet.
I'm not really a Jedi.
But just take over the planet at this point, bud. You need to. It's worth it.
Dang! Well, I died again. I get to go through all that all over again.
Imagine dying in the Big 25.
I need to dismiss that guy. He's not a good lawyer. He just gets to be killed.
You're terrible. Ha! Imagine having a bad lawyer. Wait. Loyal? I mean lawyer.
Here we go. I have to defend myself. My arbiter gets me killed every time. I already know the correct responses I need to give, and I can't give it. Well, I mean, I guess I could interrupt. Alright, let's see how this one goes. What?
Rappy said, FIH person.
Fish person. Alright, so here we go. You pleaded not guilty, reports what was
Also,
fired.
full time, what happened to your voice, or is it me?
The heck you mean what happened to my voice? My voice is normal fine.
I wish to dismiss arbiter. This is getting me nowhere. I'm gonna defend myself. So what is my explanation for being at the Sith embassy? The Sith lured me inside.
That explains.
Indeed. I'm most skeptical of this statement. But it may be true. How was it you were lured inside? What bait did they use? I was there for diplomatic... They were secretly trying to lure me to the dark side. They offered me a job. I was there for diplomatic negotiations. I'm skeptical of that assertion, but it does seem in the character of the Sith to renege on their commitments. There have been many provocations before this. Their character is well known. Indeed, but that is not the issue for the outsiders to hear. We will adjourn to debate your story and charges brought against you.
Wait, but we're inside though. How are we outside?
We have renewed your case and decided that there is not enough evidence to convict you of this crime. The provocations of the Sith are well known, and we will be issuing a memo of censure against them. Their embassy is considered off-limits to all Oto security personnel. Oh, no calls or incidents from their base will be attended until this matter is dealt with, and they will no longer subject to protections of Selkath. Okay. Cool, awesome, just like that. I was like, yeah, no, I was just at the wrong place at the wrong time.
But this Jedi has done no crime, expect.
So there is a strict no violence law on Manaan, and I did go to their base and I did slaughter all of them.
What the heck?
But, and I'm just a very strong but I forgot to pick up a quest beforehand that was asking me to go to the Sith base to investigate the disappearance of Selkath youth to find out that they're being turned to the dark side. I forgot to pick up that quest, so my reason for going in there was completely null and void, and using that evidence would have been sufficient to get me off and to get the Sith investigated. But I forgot to pick up that
this
quest.
guy just likes me, bro.
I forgot to pick up that quest, so I wasn't allowed to go look at it.
Joey, coming to check in on an old man?
Wow.
I must confess, I would rather you were here to speak to the warden and begin my trial.
Soon, old friend. We don't want to go to trial until we've got the whole picture.
Oh, I grow weary of staring at these four bare walls. But I suppose you know what you're doing. You know, the role of arbiter cannot be taken lightly.
There's a few things I need to clear up.
Go ahead, ask.
The judge said that you left after the shot was fired.
How would they know? They weren't there. I heard some of the witnesses said that too, but I swear she was alive when I left. I wonder if the Sith have been putting pressure on people to get them to convict me. It wouldn't surprise me at all. They've had it in for me since the war. You should ask everyone about that. They might admit to helping the Sith under pressure.
Rappy said,
Well,
bitch killed her.
It was going well. Maybe the Sith had found out I was turning her and had her eliminated. But let's look at the facts they've given. Alassa was brutally killed. Think about that. She was a Sith, trained in battle, and I'm just a crippled old man. My war injuries make it difficult for me to walk, even to hold things. See how my hands are shaking? How could I kill a Sith warrior at close quarters? I ask you. Further, they say they found
she's
my
like a
heroes
Jedi,
closer
but
to
she's a
crime
Sith.
scene. Would I leave my war medal behind if I killed someone? Even I'm not that stupid. Obviously, the Sith planted the cross. And what about the lack of forensic evidence? Skin and hair samples, clothing fibers. Why isn't there anything like that at the crime scene? Sounds like an obvious frame-up to me. I hope you can see how the Sith are manipulating the Selkath, and probably even you to set up this against me. We need to get this over with quickly and clear my name. Anything else I can help?
Alright, I'm gonna go investigate his crime now.
Once you've gotten enough evidence...
I'm gonna go investigate his crime. The crime he's being charged with. I need to go to the hotel. If I come here, would this mercenary enclave? Yeah, it would be right here. I wonder if I can still pick up the quest. Oh, alright, that guy's giving me that. It's a different...
Yo, can I hit him from right here?
Him! My name is Shayla. I've heard that you had some part of the incident at Sith Embassy. Is that true? My allegiances are my own business. You are wise to be guarded, human, but my sources are rarely wrong, and they inform me that you are no friend of Malek's people. Though I suspect we have little in common, human, I share your dislike of the
Rappy
Sith.
said, cool time, stop sweating, just kidding.
They have brought grief to my family. I'm not a fool. I know the Sith and do not respect our laws as the Republic does. Were it up to me,
Baby
I would...
Buttercup time said, Or a sweat bud.
I would do everything in my power to aid the Republic in their war against Malik. But intergalactic policies stay my hand. Still, I know the Sith are
Rappy
evil,
said,
and I fear that they
"Verchat
will.
sweat.
What they will do to my
3.
people, and what they may be doing now." So, what are you talking about? Let's get to the point, Shaylas. Many of the Selkath have vanished, human. Most of them have gone missing, are in the cusp of adulthood. The youth will someday lead this planet. My own daughter, Shasa, is among those who disappeared. These disappearances coincide with the arrival of the Sith, and I cannot dismiss the connection. The Sith are up to something, human. Something sinister. I can feel it. So you want me to investigate the disappearances? I will give you 500 credits if you uncover the
I
fate
want
of
a
my
slap
daughter.
fish person.
There's nothing else I can turn to, human. The Republic agents are too closely watched by Sith, and Otto City authorities cannot act without proof of Sith involvement. I'll look into the disappearances. I cannot imagine where to begin the investigation. Well, I know exactly where to go. I know exactly where to go. I'm going back to the base. I'll probably get arrested again, and they'll be like, "Human, we saw you go into the Sith base. There are more shots, more explosions, and we lost even more contact with the base we already lost contact with. You cannot possibly be this stupid to return to the scene of the crime and do it a second time. You can't plead anything else. I have evidence that the Selkath have been kidnapping your people and and killing them. Proceed."
Arson.
Alright, let's go back to the Sith base. Oh yeah, today we're once I get done with this Twitch stream, we're gonna go play Starwind. That's gonna be today's stream. Oh, also Planet Crafter. Planet Crafter and Starwind. I have today and tomorrow off, so I can stream as late as I want. Go to bed when I want. Wake up, stream some more.
Just craft a bed. Just craft a planet, bro. Just craft one.
What?
You know, we be in Minecraft.
Starwind
crafting
more
planets.
like Star Wars.
Yeah. Yes.
So craft-
It's a
just
Morrowind
craft
mod, but it's this
craft a
game.
planet.
It's this game in Morrowind.
Also
Just
be right
craft a
back.
planet,
333 quadrillion 333 trillion
some materials from the sun and just
333
put it
billion
inside
333
the crafting
million 333,333.
It's just so simple.
What's simple?
Making a planet.
And what?
In plant crafters, you just grab a piece of sun and some dirt and make a planet.
You've never played Planet Crafter, have you?
My guy, the thing I mostly be on is Roblox. I do have Steam, but I don't have much games on it. So take a wild guess.
Yes, you have played Planet Crafter.
No.
Someone needs to play Planet Crafter.
My guy. I don't even know what it is.
I have streams of it. You can watch it.
You think I pay attention to those Steam streams, my guy?
I would hope so.
I'm just here playing Forsaken, man.
Man, I hope that Roblox eventually corrects its bad behavior so I can go back to playing it. But I don't have much hope for it. Why?
Did you know they
hello.
made us? Did you know they removed chat for most of us, making us have to verify into our age group?
I'm aware of a lot of stuff that's going on with Roblox. Alright, we start finding the Selkath. Good. He opened the door for me. Alright, it is now time for me to save the Selkath, except for the one I just killed. But that was his fault. He fired first. Oh, hi. Intruders! Should we sound the alarms, Shasa? No. Wait. I cannot always be running to masters for help. We should handle this on our own. Perhaps this is a test from the Sith. That they have prepared for us. What are you doing here? Only masters and apprentices are allowed to be in here. I'm Tabithalia. Shade Loss has me investigating the disappearances of young Selkath. I told you your father would get suspicious, Sasha. He always hated the Sith. My father doesn't understand. He is blinded by his own prejudice. The Sith are teaching us the mastery of the Force. Our alliance with the Sith will bring strength to Manaan and the Selkath people. The Sith are evil. What they told you was a lie. Or the Sith are lying to you. I know. I used to be one of them. You were one of the Sith? I don't believe you.
Imagine.
I was Darth Revan before my identity was wiped away. Darth Revan? Really? Let me guess. Now you just happen to be on a mission to save the galaxy to atone for your past crimes, right? Actually, I just want to kill my old apprentice for betraying me. Something like that, yeah. We are not fools. We will not fall to your Republic lies. The Sith have promised us the secrets we need to master the Force.
What lies, bro? If he says it, he's did it.
The Sith are evil. What they told you was a lie. Republic propaganda. The Sith are the victims of lies and half-truths. They are not the monsters. No more than the Republic. God, this sounds like a centrist talking. The Sith have promised to guide us in use of the Force as a sign of their good faith. And once the Republic is defeated, the Sith have promised to withdraw from Manaan and respect our independence. Sure, after they bomb it. If the Republic is defeated, the Sith will enslave your planet. That's the truth. Spare us your lies. The Sith have treated us with nothing but respect and honor. You speak as if we are prisoners here, but we can leave whenever we wish. Our friend Gallus chose to leave, and he returned safely to his home in Alta City. Sasha, what if they speak the truth? Remember what happened to Terrace? Terrace is nothing but a Republic lie. If the Sith are such monsters, then prove it to us. Surely there must be some evidence of the horrors they commit. Here's a video of them bombing Terrace. Oh, that's just AI bullshit. The Sith are evil, Sasha. They will use you to conquer Manaan for Kolto. That's the truth. So you say, but why should we believe you? We need physical proof, not the words of some Republic sympathizer. Give me some time, I'll find proof. Sasha, I think we should give them a chance to prove themselves. We will not report your presence to our Sith masters yet. If you bring us proof of the Sith lies and torture, then we will return to our families and report this to Alto City authorities. Until then, we shall stay here and continue our training in the ways of the Force. Oh man. It is ridiculous. Alright, so let's go to training room. Okay, that's another dead Selkath.
How did you get in here? Wait, I recognize you. Lord Malak was most displeased when he learned you had escaped Terrace alive. He has promised a great reward to whoever destroys you.
Well, let me guess. You intend to collect this reward, right?
Master, give us the honor of aiding you in destroying this enemy of the Sith.
See? What did I tell you?
As you wish, my eager. Not this again!
Man, they do not stand a chance against us. Well, that was easy. the Dark Jedi do not stand a chance against the Master of the Light. Ooh, a Dark Jedi night robe. That would look really cute on me. 2 advanced med packs. What's his remains? Luxum crystal, a dark bladed, double bladed lightsaber, and a Dark Jedi Master robe. Ooh, that would look cute. Foot locker. Data pad. Oh, I wonder what's on the data pad. These appear to be personal notes of the Dark Master Jedi in charge of the Sith base on Manaan. It seems that the Sith have been trying to turn impressionable young Selkath over to the dark side. After reading the lengthy progress reports on the topic, it seems that the final plan was to use these young Selkath to overthrow the current government and install a puppet government that the Sith would dominate. Would have guessed. It's so weird when you come across the actual evidence you need just 2 rooms away from where they asked to have it. Attributes. We'll give you some more wisdom. We'll give you some more treat injury because you're old. You need to be able to treat yourself. Give her more dexterity because she uses guns. I cannot give her any more computer use, but that's okay. She has so much of it as it is. We'll give her more security. And we'll give her more detonations. And some awareness. There we go. So, how's everyone doing? How are you doing, Cool Time? Oh, dead Selkath on the ground. Tell Sasha, the Sith. Okay, her name is Sa, not Sasha. This tortured Selkath was holding some sort of token. Wow, this entire time they're locked in this one room, and the medical bay just has a bunch of dead Selkath in it. It's insane. It's insane. I just had to go into 2 different rooms, and I got all the evidence I need to prove that the Sith are evil. Have you brought proof to us? Back to us about your accusations? Have you found proof that the Sith are evil, as you claim? I found this young Selkath dying of torture here. He gave me this. Sasha, this is the pen I gave Gallus when we were children. There's blood on it. You could have found this anywhere. For all we know, you killed Gallus. The Sith tortured him to death, Sasha. You know it's true. I don't believe the pen is not enough. You still have to convince me the Sith are the monsters you claim. You must find more definitive proof than a dead Selkath if I'm going to believe you. You see, now this is exactly my problem with this type of like politics. It's like, I need irrefutable proof. Here's a video of this happening. Well, that could just... We don't know what happened before that. But the fact that it happened should be enough. Well, we don't know what they did to provoke those people into doing what they did. They're not supposed to do it in the first place. That doesn't matter. They're allowed to protect themselves. Here's a video of them taking a 5-year-old child. So? I want them to take that 5-year-old child. Shasa, this is your master's own datapad. Look, they're speaking the truth. I cannot believe it, and yet the evidence is right before me. The Sith wanted to use us to betray Manaan. I must apologize for doubting you. The Sith are as evil as you claimed. We must report this to the Otto City authorities. Yes, we must report this at once. We thank you, human, for showing us the truth. You have saved us from a terrible mistake.
Just be careful with those gifts you've already learned. Beware the dark side, or you may end up betraying your world regardless.
Quickly, my friends, we can't stay here any longer. We must flee this foul embassy and warn our people against the plot against the corruptible Manaan youth. Okay, awesome. So here they have it. They're killing Selkath. You don't want to go along with their plan. And yeah, and they were training the Selkath to become the young Republicans. To come in and rewrite politics. Let's finally get out of this embassy. I did the one thing I wanted to do. We heard shots and explosions inside the Sith embassy. You want to come with us again? Oh, no. Okay. They're not going to care anymore? That's hilarious. They do not care that I went in there and just continued fighting? That's insane. Well, let's go present the evidence so that it can be finalized and it can be done. And yeah. What's in here? Swoop registration. Nope, I'm gonna stay away from that. I do not care about swoop racing. I don't care about it one bit. It was an interesting thing. I hated the fact that it was forced on you. It's not implemented very well. In this game or the next one. And Pazak is broken. The enemy cheats. But honestly, what can you do?
Hey, Tyberg, how's it going? Ah, glad to hear it. Hey, this stuff's all for the Republic.
Oh, I walked into the shop again. I'm just barely staying in the light side. I remember once I hit full light. But I am a person who actually has, like, actual things going on. Oh, the hotel. Agnes.
You're the one defending Sunry now, huh?
Yes.
Well, the hotel's open for you. And I guess I gotta answer any questions you want too.
Are you single? Yes, I am. Why? Okay, next question. Is it because you don't have a good personality? What does that have to do with the murder? We're like, oh, just answer my questions. Answer my questions. Well, I guess I could be a little bit nicer. Oh, okay, good. Awesome. Now we're getting somewhere. The question, are those Crocs? I think I know why you're single. So we know about Sunry and Alasa.
Alasa used to rent rooms here every week or so. Then Sunry would come by a couple hours later and stay all night. It doesn't take a genius to figure out what was going on.
Actually, it kind of does because you don't know what's going on. So who are the witnesses in the hotel?
There were only 2 other people in the hotel when it happened. One was a Rhodian named Glupor.
Oh.
Seems like a really dirty, shifty type. Normally I don't let his kind in here. I'm a reputable businessman, you know. But there weren't many people here, so I decided to take a chance. The other is a regular named Feareth Me. He's a Pazak player. Probably an addict, but he claims he's big in some circles. Don't know anything about him other than that. Anything else you want to know?
Why are you wearing blue Crocs? What do you know, what did you see the night of the murder?
The Sith woman, Alasa, rented a room in the hotel. An hour or 2 later, Sunry comes in and goes to her room. A couple hours later, I hear a blaster shot and see Sunry running. He can't run good because he's a cripple, but he still was going pretty fast. I would swear he started after the shot, though.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, I'm pretty damn sure he left after the shot went off.
Could have gone off after he left?
No, I don't think so. I mean, it's possible, just barely. But I wouldn't say that to the court.
Okay. I'll ask you something
What
else.
do you want to know?
Nothing. That was it.
Well, okay.
So he's sure that the shot came before he left. So there is that. Okay.
You were the one defend. Well, okay.
I was actually hoping to ask about the droids. I remember the droids had something to do with this. Alright, fear with me.
You with the Selkath? You here to see me about the murder too? I told the damn fish everything I knew. What more do you all want from me?
What do you know about Sunry and Alasa?
Sunry, I only heard of once or twice in passing.
'Kay.
Some sort of old-time war hero against the Sith. Seen
Yes.
him around in the hotel too. Going to Alasa's room always, of course. Kept the rest of the building up half the night with their damn antics usually.
You mean Sunry's having a relationship with Alasa?
I'm not saying anything like that. What they did in that room in private is their business. And
Okay.
there isn't any rule against Sith and Republic seeing each other for personal reasons. Although if you think her Sith master didn't know, you must be fooling yourself.
Sith Master.
Oh, well, Alasa was a Sith, so of course she'd have to have someone above her. Yeah, I didn't see anything.
What'd you see?
I didn't see anything, and
Maybe if I toss in 100 credits?
since you put it that way. Well, one time, I saw Alasa coming in wearing this big cloak. I was on my way to my room, and she normally wears stuff like that, so I didn't pay her too much attention. But this time, I accidentally brushed up against her. Accidentally, of course.
Uh-huh.
And her cloak fell open. Now, I don't have any qualms about the Sith. I leave them alone, and they leave me alone.
Oh, yeah.
And seeing as how Alasa had a Sith lightsaber under her cloak, I'm not going to poke that hornet's nest.
So she was a Dark Jedi?
Seems so. But I'm not getting myself in any further with the Sith. I know how ruthless they are. Now, that's all I'm going to tell you. I'll testify it to the court, but you aren't going to get...
Okay, yeah, no. She has a lightsaber, so she's a Sith. Okay, cannot go in that room. Hello, Goopor. I'm gonna start asking you some questions now, and I need you to be coherent with me, if you could be so kind. You're here with Selkath? You have questions for Goopor? Goopor already said everything he saw. Do you know anything about Star Map? Goopor not know what you're talking about. Then again, Goopor not very bright. I have some questions about the murder of Alasa. Gooper tell everything to Selkath. You know, you not know? Gooper have no reason not to say. Gooper tell everything. Gooper about murder, about Sith ladies' room. So what'd you see? Gooper not see murder. Oh no, Gooper not see Republic guy, the cripple. Sunry his name. Gooper thinks. Gooper see Sunry running away from scene of crime. Gooper not see anything else. Nothing else at all, especially not the Sith ladies' room. What about the Sith ladies' room? Gooper just curious. Curious to see what happened. Gooper had no reason to go into him. No one paid Gooper not to do it. How about I give you 100 credits to tell me? Oh, someone paid Gooper? Well, Sith man come up to Gooper after murder before Selkath arrived. He said give Gooper good money if Gooper put metal in Sith hands. Gooper good. Gooper plant evidence real good. Leave no trace. But Gooper not recognize Sith man anyway. Gooper not recognize humans very well. You all look the same. No use to Selkath, no bother tell them. So that was the Sith man he killed Gooper. Gooper speaks. Oh no. Gooper think he cannot talk more right now. Gooper feel need to lay down. Maybe just stay here. Okay, well.
What?
Yes?
What?
Okay, good. Awesome. Alright, no door can stop me. Med pack. That's it.
And you need?
You're the one defending
Alright, tell me what
the
yeah.
Sith woman. He can't run good. Yeah, I'm pretty... What do you want to know?
Okay, no, that's all of it.
Well, okay.
Got something on your mind? Oh, I get it.
And who is this guy? Mysterious man.
Jedi. I hear you are investigating the Sunray murder trial I wrote. This case is not at all what it appears to be. Many currents, might I say, flow beneath the surface.
Oh. Oh, whoa. Whoa, wow. What do you mean?
This murder is much more complicated than it may first appear. Sunray and Elassa are proxies for their governments, and both sides want the other to fail. You can see the journey by the footprints. You understand, yes?
Oh, yes. Oh, my, yes. Yes, I understand. The conspiracies. Yes, I get it. Yes. Oh, my gosh, kind of.
Dear, dear. I'm saying they both had something to do with it. They've both kept their hands in this from the start. If you want to get to the bottom of this murder, you might seek information from both the Sith and the Republic, likely in their embassies.
I get it. Yes, I understand. Oh. Oh, my gosh. And they just give it to me?
No, of course not. You think state secrets are for sale on the common market?
Kind
You'd
of.
have to be
They can be.
devious to get what you want. Heed my advice, Jedi, and you may yet find the truths in this murder.
Oh, my gosh. Well, let's start with the Sith. Let's start with the Sith outpost. We're gonna investigate the death of Elassa, who was murdered by a Republic slime person. I'm going back to the Sith embassy for a third time because I have decided to give a damn. I have decided that everyone's time is worth all this effort. I have decided that Elassa, a Sith apprentice to a master with a lightsaber, she herself was framed, murdered to cover up a conspiracy, murdered to sell someone's agenda. And I will be the person who will right that wrong, set her free, eat her biscuit. As long as it's been buttered. Guys, we don't have to worry about the Sith anymore. They're all dead. We've already avenged her death. Let's see if we can find some evidence. Alright, mission. You're the one who's really good with computer stuff, so I'm gonna ask you to get on computer and do computer stuff. Once we can find a computer. Here we go. Found computer.
Yeah?
Slice computer again.
What?
Okay, well, we lost a thing for that. Oh, quest items. Okay, cool, awesome. Okay, dead of course. I haven't been able to catch my poor creation as of yet. We've been trying to capture it without destroying it. This thing is too valuable. It's hard to be so quiet, so necessary, however, identifies too sound. Glad we brought some dampeners with us, provided that the idiot Ben Howell uses this. Datapad. The General Darn says, well, okay, so contains descriptions of you and Bastila. It all contains a brief moment. Bastila has escaped terrorists. Whoever can find and dispose of her and her Jedi companion will be greatly rewarded by Lord Malik himself. We set up a repair station at the storage room airlock to fix the damage to the bridge hull. Get some spacesuits, armory. Okay, that. Personal notes of Dark Jedi Master in charge of Sith base on Manaan. Oh! Oh yeah, this whole thing. The Selkath. Holocron. Hunting license. Map of Eastern Dune Sea. Moisture vaporizers. Pass card to the Academy bedrooms. From Master Uthar. Oh, that's old. Pazak deck. Pazak side deck. Prison key. Sharina's raid plate. Oh, yeah. A key card to Sith reserved hangar in Otto City. Why do I have this? Oh, I have some tech lands. I could actually give these to Kith. How many does he want? Token. This appears to be a small token of a personal nature. Perhaps someone who knew the Selkath would recognize it. Oh, yeah, okay. I already know about that. Okay. Alright, so I've picked up nothing that could possibly be tied into anything here. Unless I go to the computer room. The computer room might have something. We could try up there. I mean, it would be the nearest access to a computer system. That would make the most sense. Maybe. I haven't found any other information any other way. Hi, buddy. How you doing? He's still alive, still running around. For the rest of his life, he'll be just patrolling back and forth in that spot. I was about to say, I could have sworn I turned you off. Alright, mission, come waste more things. Okay, well, okay. Alright, well, okay, there's literally nothing I can do. Okay, we are physically actively done. There's literally nothing else that can be done here. I had zero reason for coming back to the Sith base, I would have guessed. Everything is handled, who would have guessed. So now we are done with the Sith base for good, who would have guessed. Now, this might just be the base. If it is also the Enclave, then we're done with the Enclave. But if there's a Sith Enclave, then I will need to get into the Sith Enclave. I'll need to find a way into that. Okay, mission.
Yes?
Keep up, girl. I no longer need mission on my team. So now I can bring in Juhani, who should also be leveling up right about now. I'm going to go ahead and increase her strength because she is mostly a combat-based person. I'm going to give her more awareness because... Actually, I'm going to put some in her stealth. Okay, never mind. Destroy droid? That might be nice. Yeah, nope, that seems appropriate for what's next. Okay. I'm not as high up as she is. Need to work on that.
How may I be of assistance to
I was wondering if we could talk.
What is it you would like to speak to me about?
Nothing
Of
for now.
course. If there is anything...
Hi.
This entrance to the Sith Embassy has been closed temporarily due to a maintenance failure. The main entrance to the embassy will reopen when the problem has been fixed.
I heard the embassy got attacked.
What? How did you... This unit has no knowledge of what you're talking about. Those with legitimate business with the Sith should return when the repairs have been completed.
So this is the embassy. Okay. Yeah, okay. Okay, well, okay then. That's fair. That's okay. So, if there is evidence of anything, it's definitely not in the base. I know that. Although, perhaps it could be in the Sith Master's chambers. You know, we're gonna go back in. We're gonna go check the Master's chambers. We're just gonna go back in. I only say that because I wasn't able to do the Selkath thing until the Selkath thing had started. I didn't officially start the ability to go through their Sith base. Just walk right in here. Just walk right in. I wasn't physically able to talk with the Selkath until I had accepted the quest. Now that I have the quest accepted, now that I've talked to the mysterious man who told me to go do this stuff, perhaps now I can go do that stuff. Perhaps there's something in his footlocker that I can interact with that will now allow me to have the evidence of the Sith doing what they do. And then I can do the same thing with the Republic. I can just kind of splice into the computer. I thought it would be like a computer thing, you know? Like you go into the computer and you get the evidence. That's what I was trying to do. I was trying to go into the computer to get the evidence to be done with it. Was I in here before? I was. Was I over here before? I was. I'm just saying if it has a designated spot where it starts. Because you have these empty things just like sitting on the floor, so, you know, sometimes things change. Container's empty. Okay, so there's literally nothing to be had here. Nothing. Nothing that's been added. Nothing to collect. Nothing in that room. It could be other stuff. Let's check the other rooms. Well, I need to get out of this room first. There's the dead Selkath. Oh. And a Foot Locker. That's empty. What'd you guess? That's the way out. Bring us evidence that the Sith are evil. Have you ever been to the medical bay just like literally 2 feet away from you? No. Have you ever been to the Master's chambers and looked at his journal? No. Do you even care about what you're doing? No. Why would I care? It's not gonna happen to me. You don't know how morality works. Morality only works when it affects you personally. I don't care if people are going to die during those moments. I only care that it will happen to me at some point. Perhaps. But perhaps not. Because that's how my morality works. By the way, do you want to hear about our Lord Jesus Christ? Let's talk about our Lord, Space Jesus. He's a Selkath. Okay, yeah, no, we're done over here. We are physically, actively done here. We are not coming back to this part of the map ever again. There's no reason for me to be here. Ever. Now, this is where the hotel is, right? So we had the Central, we had the hotel, which we're also done with right now. The shop, and the Republic Enclave, which is right there. Let's go to the Republic Enclave and see if we can get some evidence of the Republic's doings while we're there. Of course, I also do have evidence of the Sith corrupting Manaan youth, so there is that. There's a lot going on there. Oh, I need mission again.
Yeah?
Let's save in case things go bad. We're gonna slice. Open submarine bay doors. It takes 100 spikes to do that. We don't have it. Access restricted data archives. 2 spikes. Disable local power grid. 125 spikes. Wow. A beautiful young woman enters the room, followed by a much older man. As she walks further into the room, he softly closes the door, pulls a blaster, and shoots her in the back. I want you to... So, Sunray walked into the room, shot her. This must be some sort of secret recording of Sunray murdering Alasa. So, we're gonna go talk about this real quick. With Roland Juan of Manaan.
You managed to retrieve the data from our droid and...
Yeah, here it is.
Excellent. It does not appear to have been tampered with. And now for your information. We are not supposed to speak of this, but since you are a Jedi and we have exhausted all the other options, I think I can entrust you with this. As you know, the Republic is fighting for its very existence against the evil of the Sith Empire. As you also undoubtedly know, we're doing very poorly. We need much in the way of supplies and material to stem the tide of battle and bring us victory. Manaan is the sole source of Kolto, the most powerful medical substance in the galaxy. Frankly, we need as much of it as we can get.
So, what's the Republic done?
The Selkath conservatives, with their neutrality treaties, seek to treat the Sith and the Republic equally. This includes Kolto exports.
Yeah.
But a few more far-sighted Selkath see that if the Sith are ever allowed to win, the galaxy will be plunged into darkness, and there would be nothing to stop them from taking Manaan anyway. So we made a deal.
Yeah, what was the deal?
We recently began construction of a secret underground facility to harvest colto directly at its source. We also hope to one day be able to synthesize it effectively. Current techniques are insufficient for the task, so we must mine it for now. The amount we take would hardly be noticed, since most is lost naturally before it reaches the surface anyway. We were nearing completion of the base when the digging teams reported some sort of obstruction. An ancient building or artifact, possibly your star map. Transmissions from the base were cut off abruptly after that, and we haven't heard from the station since.
Why have you not investigated?
As you may have noticed, we're hiring a lot of mercenaries around here. Ostensibly, they're to be shipped off-world to aid in our fight against the Sith, but they're really for another purpose. When we lost contact with the station in the Rackard Rift, we sent our contingent of Republic soldiers down to investigate. None returned. We've tried hiring mercenaries and sending them down as well, but none of those expeditions have returned either. The reason we really sent that droid underwater, and the reason we needed its data back so badly, was to find out what happened to the Rackard Rift station. But now that we have the data back, our operation is in no danger of exposure to the Sith. And now I must live up to my end of the bargain.
And what will you do for me?
I took the liberty of having a submarine prepared for your departure. Merely use this card to get past the door behind our colto packing room and enter the sub therein. It has been programmed to take you down to the station, and also to take you back up should you need something. I would send soldiers to assist you, but we've lost many of ours, and nearly exhausted the mercenary population of this planet. The soldiers we have are barely enough to keep this base secure. The Sith have also noted our interest and begun to bribe mercenaries away from us.
Oh.
Please, find out what happened to the facility. There may be some survivors left. Perhaps even the head scientist, Kono Nolan. Good luck in your efforts.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I'm on duty, citizen.
When you are ready to explore, the sub will have a I wish you luck on your...
Okay, so I can't confront him about the shooting. So here's a submarine. It will take us down, where we can then deal with what's going on down there. However, that's not what I'm doing. Not yet. I have a few other things I need to tie up around here. So the Enclave, the East Courtyard, the Central Courtyard, the hotel. See, the Enclave is right next to the hotel. It would have taken him no time to deal with all that. That's the shop, where the Republic shops. I wonder if it's still snowing. If you can call that snow, I call that a flurry. Not even a good one. I'm gonna have to go unbury my car at some point though. Perhaps even turn it on, let the engine run for a few minutes. Okay, so that's the docking bay, that's a port official. Okay.
I don't know how much longer I can stay on this world. Selkath don't make it easy on us off.
And this is where the shipment comes off. Right next to the... That makes sense. It's right next to the docking bay. It makes sense that it would be here. Alto West. I keep calling it Alto because I keep confusing the H for an L when I read it. But it's Otto. So let's go ahead and go to the Mercenary Enclave. Okay. You have news for me, human? Have you discovered why the Republic is hiring mercenaries? Yes, they're sending him down into a secret base on the Harakert Rift. The Harakert Rift is as I feared. Though the Republic is fortunate I'm the one assigned to investigate this case. Human, allow me to be blunt with you. If I report this violation to my superiors, the Republic will be banned from Manaan, but I do not wish that to happen. I see the Sith for what they truly are, ruthless and evil. The Republic has always respected our independence, but if they fall to the Sith, we'll be quick to send an invasion fleet to conquer Manaan. That's true. But I cannot simply ignore what the Republic has done. The Harakert Rift is the source of Manaan's kolto, and I fear the science station may damage production of the delicate resource.
You think the Republic is trying to steal the kolto, perhaps? An odd thing for the Republic to do, no?
You must tell the Republic to stop the madness at once. Make them shut down the facility, and I'll recall their people before they do something we all regret. They can't. The Republic has lost contact with the science facility. Of course, I should have realized. Doubtless they were hiring the mercenaries to investigate the situation. But I fear mercenaries alone will not be enough to save their station. There are ancient mysteries within the Harakert Rift that even we Selkath cannot comprehend. I fear the Republic has awakened something that was best left undisturbed. I'm going to investigate the Harakert Rift. As you wish. Perhaps you will find answers the mercenaries could not. I will keep our conversation secret so that the vile Sith will not gain the Republic's foolishness. I only hope my silence does not lead to disaster from Manaan. Here's my payment that I promised you. And now I must take my leave, human. My superiors are expecting a full report from me, and there's much I must do to ensure they do not uncover the Republic's actions.
I heard someone attacked and killed a lot of the Sith leadership on one of the worlds. Maybe the Republic would actually have a chance, if it weren't for Malik.
Hey, you hear the news? Seems the Sith bombed some Jedi base on Dantooine into asteroid dust. Ain't that a riot? The Jedi's supposed to protect the galaxy. They can't even save their own sorry selves.
They should have seen it coming.
Yeah, you'd think. I mean, ain't they supposed to be so wise and such? Who cares? Sith, Jedi, they're all the same to me anyway. All I care about is if someone's got credits to wager and the urge to gamble. So, you...
Nope.
So clear out already.
I am not for hire. Perhaps the Mandalorian or the Achani can help you, though they lack the stomach for certain jobs.
So this is an Eridonian. What do you have against the Achani and the Mandalorians?
They lack the resolve to do what needs to be done. The Achani believe in a non-existent warrior code of honor, and the Mandalorians prize credits above bloodshed. But I am Eridorian. Honor comes from slaying your opponent, and the true reward of any job is the taste of your foe's dying blood on your tongue.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I'm not surprised.
Mandalorian.
If you're here to offer me a job, I'm not interested right now. I got so many offers I can't keep up as it is. Maybe that Iridorian skullslacker at the bar, or the Achani nerf herder cowering in the corner is available.
What do you have against the Achani and the Eridorians?
Nothing. Except that the Achani are a bunch of fey dancers prancing in a battle with tiny weapons not fit for Mandalorian children. They hardly wear any armor because it slows them down when they run away. The Achani are better than the Eridorians. Those savages keep hacking at fallen foe even after death, mutilating the corpse out of pure bloodlust. I even heard they'll turn on each other when the battle fever hits. Who wants to work with someone like that? I could pretty much name my price right now, especially since the Republic's so desperate for mercs all of a sudden. So why are you telling me?
Alright. I want to go talk to the Achani, because I've always been more of an Achani person than a Mandalorian. But the Achani have gotten so little representation outside of this game.
We might have a position within the Sith organization for one such as you.
Your offer is pretty good, but I've heard some nasty things about you, Sith. Is it true you bombed Taris into dust?
This is war. In war, certain distasteful acts cannot be avoided. But ask yourself this, when we win the war, would you rather be against the Sith or with us?
You make a good point. And I've never turned down a job that pays up front.
Excellent. Report to the Sith Embassy tomorrow for your assignment.
You hiring for the Republic or the Sith?
Neither.
Then why are you wasting my time? There's big money to be made here. I can't risk missing a job offer because I'm yapping with you.
Well, the Achani doesn't want to talk.
You hiring for the... Then why are you wasting my...
That's so bad. That's too bad. You have the opportunity to talk to the one and only Achani in this game before you go to the next game. And the only time you get to actually talk to an Achani person is if you play a male. Or if you have mods to fix that. Now that I know how to mod. Human, you have returned. Have you information for me? Have you discovered the fate of the missing Selkath youth? Have you news of my daughter, Shasa? I have information for you, Shayless. Excellent. You've done well. What have you learned? The Sith are training Selkath youth in the ways of the Dark Jedi. Yes. Yes, this makes sense. It is a wonder I did not see this before. Manaan's greatest strength is our neutrality. Yeah. If Malak brainwashes our youth and indoctrinates them in the ways of the Sith, he'll have a strong following among the Selkath people. Strong enough to seize control of Manaan and our culto. My daughter, Shasa. She too has been indoctrinated into the Sith camp? I convinced your daughter to turn her back on the Sith ways. Human, if you speak the truth, I am forever, and you're dead. And yet, my joy is tempered by the knowledge that the Sith still walk freely around Manaan. Hopefully the testimony of my daughter will be enough proof of their actions to make Otto City authorities take action. Maybe this datapad will help. Datapad? Yes! I see! This datapad has all the details of the entire Sith plot. With the Manaan authorities, they'll be forced to take action. I doubt the Sith will be banned from Manaan, but at the very least they will face harsh restrictions on their culto exports. Which means they'll have to bring in battle fleets. You have done much for me, human. Here are the credits I promise you. I only wish I had more to give you. Keep your credits, Shayless. A Jedi has no need of such rewards. You refuse my reward? Truly, you humans are a noble breed. Perhaps my species has underestimated your kind.
Hey, kid. That was a good thing you did there. Almost brought a tear to this old man's eye.
Wow. Sometimes helping people feels pretty good, you know?
Excuse me now, human. I must go speak to the Manaan authorities about the Sith plot and what they've done to my beloved daughter. If only my girlfriend had been here to watch that, that would have been very nice, you know? But, you know, okay, whatever. I'm catching up. I'm more on the light side than Jolie's. I'm like between Juhani and Jolie. It's just steady down.
Got something on your mind?
No.
Oh, I get it.
And I have nothing new to say to Juhani, so. All right. Sunri, you have some splaining to do.
Jolie, coming to check in on an old man? I must confess, I would rather you were here to speak to the warden and begin my trial. Soon, old friend. Oh, I grow weary of staring at the...
Oh, there's a few things we need to clear up.
Go ahead, ask. Ask what you need to. I've got nothing to hide.
Were you and Alasa having an affair?
No, what this must look like, yes. Yes, we were having an affair.
No, you weren't.
I know it was wrong, but I'm a weak man. Alasa was beautiful and young. How was I to resist her charms? But I didn't kill her. I loved her. Please, I know I made a terrible mistake getting involved with Alassa. I did it. But found out later that she was dead. I don't deserve to go to jail just for having an affair, do I?
Okay. Let's go over the evidence.
Well, you know I was having an affair with Alassa. I went there to break it off that night. But I can tell you it wasn't easy. She was young and beautiful. But I love Alora. I knew I had to do it. I broke it off quickly as I could and found out later she'd been murdered when the Selkath authorities came. But let's look at the fact. Alassa was brutally killed. Think about that. My war injuries make it difficult for... Further, they say they found... Obviously, the Sith planted the crime. I hope you can see how the Sith... Anything else I can... Well, I can tell you... Found out later, but let's look at the... Alassa was my war in... Further, obviously, the Sith... I hope you can see anything else I... Guess you could interview witnesses at the hotel, but I think you'd be better off investigating the Sith themselves. Maybe you could find anything else I can...
I've already been inside the base and I didn't find any evidence there.
Go ahead, ask.
There's a Rodian who planted evidence at the murder scene.
A Rodian? I didn't know there were any Rodians on Manaan. Oh, except for Tybark and this one named Gloop. Okay, so maybe there are a whole bunch of Rodians on Manaan. But what does that matter? If he planted evidence at the scene, it's a clear sign of a frame-up. The evidence of a Sith Go ahead, ask.
I know you're guilty, Summary. I got the Republic's data recording.
So the truth is out. I never meant to kill her, you know. When I found out she was a Sith spy using me to gain information, but something inside me just snapped. She didn't know I had found out. So I waited until she fell asleep. And then I killed her. Simple, really. But once I realized what I'd done, I panicked. I contacted those spies from the Republic to help me. They found the illegal monitoring device that the Sith had planted in the room, altered its recording to hide my part in it, and cleared up the evidence. I figured that was the end of it.
But the Sith found out the truth, did they?
The Sith must have been spying on me and Alassa, trying to make sure she wasn't a double agent. They must have seen the Republic spies getting rid of all the evidence. So they planted their own evidence. Alassa must have stolen that hero's cross from me long ago and given it to her Sith masters like some kind of trophy. I just thought I'd misplaced it. But when the cross turned up on her body, I knew the Sith had put it there. So, now you know the whole story. What are you going to do?
I don't know.
You think I'm some kind of monster, don't you? All I did was kill a Sith. How many Sith have you killed? Dozens? Hundreds? Thousands?
That's different, Sunry, and you know it. We don't kill them in cold blood while they sleep.
I don't see how
Tabi,
the two of us are any different. She was a spy. She was using me to get information so Malak's army could destroy the Republic. She deserved his eye.
Killing your lover while she sleeps is murder, even if she is a Sith.
If I confess, I'm looking at 20 years in prison. And the Otto City officials might even place Kolto sanctions on the Republic Embassy. Without Kolto, how can we treat the injuries to our soldiers on the front lines?
Those are just excuses, Summary. We both know you have to own up to your crimes.
No, I can't do that. And put the Republic's supply of Kolto in danger. No, I won't. Now look, I may have done something stupid. And it may only be worse for my standing by it, but I will not confess. If you turn me in, the Republic will likely lose its Kolto export privileges, and then we'll lose the war for sure. Are you going to send all those thousands, millions like Taurus to their deaths just for your sense of justice?
Sunry, this is wrong, and you know it. I am a Jedi. What is it that you expect me to do to defend your actions?
You do whatever you have to, Jolie. I know what I did, but I also know what's at stake here. No.
Then you shouldn't have done it.
I'll rot in here if I have to. I won't betray the Republic. Do what you have to, but know what the consequences will be.
See, that's the problem with all this. It is completely running on the fact that... Sorry, I lost my train of thought. There we go. It's completely running the fact that, I lost my train of thought again. Sorry. Nope, it's gone.
What is it? I'm here. How may I be of assistance?
I wonder if we could talk.
What is it you would like to speak to me about?
Nothing.
Of
Okay.
course.
I guess we're done talking for right now. Hold on, I got nothing for right now. Hold on. We're at the end of the game. Oh, that's where I was going with this. We're at the end of the game. After I get done with Manaan here, we are going right after the Sith. Like, we're not stopping. We're going straight for it. The war is almost over. The war is almost over. I know that. We're coming up at the end of this. If they lose their culto privileges, they shouldn't be messing around in the first place. But the war is almost over, so that's also true.
I hear you've been appointed as...
Tell me about something, Alasa.
I started seeing Alasa last year. I had my suspicions for a while, but he was careless. Pretty soon everyone knew. But even though I'm sure that harlot was only using him, I know he couldn't have killed her. He came and maybe the Sith woman attacked, but even though he cheated on me... This is all a plot.
It's possible.
Find the real evidence.
Alright, fine. Well, I found the real evidence. Alright. I'm ready to begin somebody's trial now. Yep. I'm ready. Let the record show that the trial of Sunry versus Otto City Authority has commenced. Presiding are judges Shelkar, Josa, Nal Shakan, Koda, and Dula. The trial is to determine the culpability of Sunry in the death of Sith Alasa. Representing Sunry in this case is a member of the Jedi Order. Do you have any opening statements? Sunry is guilty of murder as this recording as proof. A recording? Let this evidence be entered into the records. Ah, this new evidence is most convincing. Yes, it seems so. This shortens the trial considerably. In light of this new evidence, there is no more need to proceed with the witnesses or cross-examinations. This court hereby found Sunry guilty of the murder of the Sith Alasa. In accordance with Selkath law, the prescribed punishments for murder is death. The verdict has been delivered and the trial is now over. Remove the guilty party from this courtroom.
I'm sorry, Sunry. And Alora, there's nothing more we can do.
Oh, Sunny, no!
He FO'd. He FA'd, so he FO'd.
How may I be of assistance? What is it you would like? Of course.
Got something on your mind?
What do you think of Sunry's verdict?
You did what was necessary. Sunry was guilty. As sad as that fact makes me. Justice had to be done. Doesn't matter that his victim was a Sith or that he was once a hero. I only wish that my old friend hadn't done it. But that's the thing about wishes. They don't come true. And now Sunry's dead, which is a shame. He was a good man, you know.
I don't want to talk about this anymore. Got something on you.
So why did you leave the Jedi?
Who said I left the Jedi?
Are you saying that you're still a Jedi?
Well, technically I was only a Padawan. Not that that makes a difference to most, but as for the Order itself, no, I never left it. It left me.
What do you mean it left you?
You know what I hate? Well, lots of things really, but I'm old and easily annoyed, but that's besides the point. What I really hate are how most people view the Jedi. Everyone thinks that the Jedi are perfect, that they can do no wrong. They think the Jedi Council is completely incapable of injustice.
I certainly don't I certainly don't think that.
I guess you aren't as stupid as you sometimes act. No doubt you've been on the receiving end of Jedi justice at least once, eh? And I'm not even talking about how some of us fall to the dark side. No, that's plenty indication of our fallibility, but it's something else entirely. No, I'm talking about how more than often not, your average robe-wearing Jedi can try to do the right thing and still be completely wrong.
Oh, gee, what would that look like? No one can be right about everything.
That's true, but it's not what I meant. I guess I'm not being clear, am I? Come to think of it, I don't have to be clear. Someone my age is entitled to ramble, damn it. But for your sake, I'll try to explain. I'll tell you a little tale about a Jedi master I once knew. Hortath, I think. Or was it Hortoth? I could never get it straight.
I have the same problem.
Where was I then? Oh yes, Master Hortath. He was a kindly...
Or was it Hortoth?
Well, but the most nearsighted thing in the Corps, I swear. He would walk into walls, knock over tables, mistake apprentices for rancor beasts, that sort of thing. And he was too proud to submit to proper treatment. Some used to counsel him in the urge to use the Force, Master Hortath. Allow the Force to see for you. But he refused to believe that his eyes were failing. He simply squinted more and more as the years went on. The other Jedi resignedly passing it off as the amusing quirk of a compassionate old man.
Go on.
So, one day a young Padawan meets Master Hortath in the courtyard and, not knowing of his blindness, asks him for directions to the council. Quite sure of himself, Hortath gave the lad directions, which happened to lead back outside and away from the Enclave. The Padawan is confused, naturally, and he asks if Master Hortath is sure, and of course Master Hortath says that he is. The Padawan suggests that perhaps he should ask someone else, but the proud Hortath now feels insulted. He tells the Padawan to take the route he prescribed and no other. Rather dejectedly, the Padawan did as he was told, and so ended up leaving the Jedi Order forever. It was decided that the boy's fate was to leave the Order anyway, though whether that was out of respect for Hortath or because the boy went on to something else, well, we'll never know.
So what does the Padawan leaving the Jedi have to do with the Jedi leaving you?
Not much. I never knew the Padawan nor met Master Hortath himself. He was before my time.
Okay, I'm lost.
The tale is about blindness, and I thought the point was clear. At any rate, you think about it. You're the one who asked why the Jedi left me, remember? Now let's get going. My feet are itching for a good run.
No, I get it. I get the story, I get the reason. I know Jolie's past, I know what the story's relevance is. The relevance is that this master, who's been here for so long, thinks he knows everything, so proud of himself and his abilities, gave bad advice. And someone who is young, who doesn't understand that, doesn't understand how the Jedi can be infallible, listened to that advice. And because of it, he walked away from the Jedi. Jolie Bendo was given advice, and he was too young to not appreciate it at the time. And so he did what everyone does. Oh, yeah, also, I want to talk to the court while I'm here. Maybe I can give them the evidence of the Selkath and the Sith, and that way we can get the Sith punished as well while we're here. You know, just tie up all the loose ends. Just tie up all the loose ends while we're here. Just kill the Sith. You know what I mean? Just get rid of them. Okay, apparently I don't need to. Okay. We're done with the Selkath courts. So now we're basically done with Manaan. Let's go finish the last piece of Manaan then. Man. I had to go through 2 areas to get there. It's amazing how the music just cuts out sometimes, you know? There it is, the Republic Enclave. Let's go. It is time for us to actually go down to Manaan now. And then I will take a small break after we beat Manaan. And then I will do other things. Alright, let's go. Man, the Republic's been doing way too much. They're almost as shady as the Sith themselves. Imagine, these used to look nice compared to the game. These cutscenes. But then again, they used to play on TVs that had lower resolution, so it looked a lot better than it does right now. But it did not look this nice, I can tell you that right now. Oh, look, dead person. Oh, look, more dead people. Oh, look. Looks like the station is starting to fall apart. At the very least, some beams are. Ooh, a footlocker. 3 antidote kits. Alright, everyone.
How did you get in? Did they send another submersible? Quick, we have to get out of here. We have to get away.
I'm Tabithalia. How are you?
No! No, we have no time. We have to leave now. I managed to close the door after they killed everyone else, but I don't know how long it will hold.
What happened here?
The Selkath, they went crazy. They started killing anything that moved. Someone must have triggered the defense systems too, because all the droids activated as well. I was one of the mercs the Republic sent down here to find out what happened. We came down and secured the first couple of rooms. There were bodies everywhere, and the Selkath came out, screaming and croaking their fishy little war cries.
You fought them?
They swarmed out and over us. There was no way we could stop them. So we ran. But hardly any of us made it. I locked the door behind us, but the others had already left in the submersible. The sharks. The Ferox are out there, and worse. I heard an explosion shortly after the submersible left. They didn't make it. Just food for the sharks and the Selkath. Like us.
Let's get you back to the surface.
Back to the surface, yes. No! There's something out there. It got the other submersible already. We can't leave until you do something. Blow up the entire station, maybe. That might distract whatever it is long enough for us to... But all the machinery and stuff is in the southern half, and that's been flooded. There might still be environmental suits around, but the Selkath might have laid their eggs in them.
Wait here while I go into the station.
No! I locked the door so the Selkath won't get in. If you open it, we're all done for.
I have no choice.
If you go in there, you're dead. If you want to die, then go. You won't hear me mourning for you. I'll stay here and be safe until some sort of real rescue comes.
You just asked me to go deal with all this stuff. By all means, stay here. You have 3 Jedis, okay? You're fine. Oh man, Markiplier must have hated playing this level if he played this game as a child. He hates the ocean. I can just imagine a young Markiplier playing this going, oh no. Alright. Without a further ado, let's get to the real mission of Manaan. Because of course there has to be some fighting. It can't just be so simple that you walk in and you're done. No, that would be too easy. Okay, I wish I had mission here. I'm not gonna deal with any spikes. I'm not gonna bother. That'd be a waste of my time. Hi.
I will be your doom.
And there we go. Nice, quick, easy, and efficient. Sit down. I said sit down. Continue to sit down. There we go. Alright. Now's the time where I should start using actual parts to actually fix things. Faulty patrol droid. Let's do this. Repair droid. Okay, awesome. Weapons. Targeting systems. Shields. Patrol mode. Go for it. Free help. I love having free help. This is a mission where I want a good droid on my side. Adhesive grenade. Ooh, more remains. Crystal sigil, Jedi Master robes. Okay, I had to upgrade my stuff at some point. I assume my little droid will be more than capable of at least defending itself until I can get in there and help fight. Well, it definitely would not survive that. All right, that's good. Okay. Another one bites the dust, and another one down, and another one down. Another droid bites the dust. Hey, we're gonna fight them now. Another droid bites the dust. boom, boom, boom. Alright, so that's his patrol path, huh? It's not going to go any further. You're just going to pace back and forth between these rooms? Yep, that seems to be how it's going to be. Man, it should have been a Jedi Counselor with how well I'm just blasting everything with the Force. Scientist memo and sonic emitter. Oh, I have that stuff now. Scientist memo. In response to those fluorescent sharks outside, I managed to whip up a little something in one of the workrooms. This is a sonic emitter, which should scare them off. The sound seems to work a lot better underwater than through the air. And if you fix it on the outside of a virus suit, just push a button every time you get near and you'll have no troubles. I was just wondering, when am I gonna get that raise? Kel Jordan. And I got a sonic emitter. Uses unlimited. This device emits a powerful sonic pulse useful for scaring off or stunning various wildlife. Stunning! Okay, I like the fact that it uses the word stunning, because I would not define what happens to them as stunning. I guess one is a footlocker. Did I already get you? I already got you. Alright, moving on. Why, hello. Improved energy cell. Okay. Whimpering locker.
Is somebody out there? Fishy, fishy, fishy. Come and eat me too. You can't get me, little fishy. Nothing here. I'm safe behind my walls.
I'm Tabi. I've been sent by the Republic to investigate what happened here.
Investigate? You're just like the others. Fodder for the Selkath. Walking fish snacks. Trump, trump, trump. If you can run, you might be fast food. When the Selkath went insane and started killing everybody, I locked myself in here. I'm safe in here. Nothing can hurt me in here. No fishy food for me.
You want to come out of that room. You feel safe with us.
No, that's what the others said. Only the ones left.
You want to come out of that room. You feel safe with us.
No, only the ones left.
You want to come out of that room.
No, only the ones.
Get out of the room.
No, only the ones left.
Out of the room.
No, only the ones left.
What made the Selkath go insane?
Don't know. Go ask them. When the demon screamed, it shook every mind in the station. We've...
Come on out. We'll protect you.
No. Only the ones left.
Come out.
No. Only the ones left. No. Only the ones left. No. Only the ones left in the south part of the base might still be alive, or where the Culto is. Few fishies there, but many.
Come on.
No. Only the ones left.
Fine. If you don't come out, I'll just leave you in there.
Bye-bye. Go look for fishy people. They'll chomp and bite and chomp and bite. Food for fishy. That's you.
I could insert my lightsaber right into here and I could get you out that way. Computer spike. Okay, well. Oh, they're fighting each other. Man, Force Wave is just overpowered, I swear. Who walked into the grenade? Oh, another scientist memo with another sonic emitter. In case you missed it the first time. Yeah, it's starting to drip water in here. All right. Oh, beautiful force lightning there, Jahani. We're just wiping this place out. Ooh, Verpine prototype ion blaster. Wow, that sounds pretty cool. And prototypey. Ah. Oh, hi. I'm gonna kill you now. Oh, that's a mine. Yes, it was a mine. Oh man, I love Knights of the Republic 2, but there are certain times where okay, well, I'm gonna fight you now. Yeah, my girlfriend's joining in to help.
Take that.
And gone. Battle simulates.
What is it?
Yeah. Let's go. Ooh, a door.
Yes?
Jolie, you take the front, okay? Okay, well. Okay, I can take the front now. Is that all? Yeah, it appears to be all. What a waste of a room. But, I mean, I got some stuff out of it. What can you do? There we go. This used to terrify me as a child. Of course, I didn't handle situations quite so well back then. Of doing it like this. I have to admit, I think my response to threats has become easier to manage. Of course, I am running out of force powers at an alarming rate. But it is what it is. I miss playing Mass Effect. That has no relations with anything that's going on here, by the way. It's just, I just miss playing Mass Effect. That's all. Security control. Oh, the thing. Oh god, the AC. Man, the AC for this door is so strong. The AC is strong with this one. How am I rolling low this much? The AC must be like higher than my... Jahani? Okay, honestly, why? Okay, I think we're done here. Come on, come on. Why? Why is this happening? Miss? How do you miss a door? We're hitting a door and we're doing no damage. As far as I'm aware, there's no way inside. Oh, and fire suit storage. Let's forget this door. Forget this door that won't even open up. We're going to enviro suit storage. Just gonna pick up an enviro suit. I hope. Maybe. Supposedly. In my opinion. Ah, here it is. Hey, dude.
Is somebody out there? Oh, you'd like that, wouldn't you? No, 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 my friend. In the Selkath.
Come on out.
No, only the ones.
Come on out.
No, only the ones left in.
Fine.
Bye-bye. Go.
Later on, I can start projecting. Later on, I can start inserting my lightsaber in you people. Alright, so I have what I need. Let's go outside. Yep, alright. It's a good thing I can handle everything myself. Alright, so this used to terrify me. You're gonna find out why.
Who's there? You're not Selkath, I can see that much. Are you another rescue crew?
Yes, I'm Tabithalia. The Republic sent me down here to investigate what was happening.
I'm a merc the Republic hired a couple days ago to investigate. But all we found was a bunch of insane Selkath killing everything that moves. All my companions are dead. The Selkath swarmed over us. There were dozens of them. And they looked wrong, somehow. Like something had changed inside them. Insane or something. Oh, I'd have gone back to the surface long ago if this complex hadn't been overrun by all those crazy Selkaths. There's no way for me to get to the submarine docking bay.
What are you doing in this underwater section of the facility?
I discovered a way to get to the bay and seal off the rest of the base. I just have to find the Kolto harvester they built on the edge of the Harakert Rift. It's got an emergency override to open the doors to the submarine docking bay. And I could get in from the outside. I figured my only chance was to slap on an environment suit, head out onto the ocean floor, and check that harvester out for myself. Besides, It's gotta be safer out on the ocean floor than back in there with all those crazed Selkath mutants running around looking for dinner.
You wait here. I'll go check it out.
I'm not spending another minute in this facility. Not with those psychotic fish people all over the place.
I killed most of
the
them.
ocean floor right now. It leads to another complex of buildings. Going through them is the only way to reach the Kolto Harvester. We should probably stick together, but I won't wait around in here with the Selkath. You can catch up with me if you want. Down the hall and through the doors on the right. I'll be waiting on the ocean floor where it's safe.
Oh, okay. Well, that's his choice.
Come on, hurry up. Don't just stand there, we have to keep moving. The water is filled with cow!
Why did it sound like that's a different person that time? If it was for the fact that you're so slow moving in this section, I'd be a lot happier. But you are pretty slow moving in this section. Da 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 da. So he's just stunned. Apparently that's what being stunned looks like. And another one's taking a nap. Oh yes, this is exactly what Peter's always talking about, how we delicately handle all of our problems with animals. They say it's a murder, loss of cows and stuff. Hi. Hi, I'm Tabi. Would you like to join my channel? No? Okay. Hi, would you like to join my growing community? No? Okay. There's so many of us. Come join the fun. Looks like I'm not making any new friends today. That's okay. Oh, listen to the soft screams in the background. Is it still snowing outside? No. It's barely doing anything out there. I am by myself now. New slot, because why not? I hate Manaan. Some people do Manaan as like their first world, and I'm just like, why? There we go. For 1/3 of my force user bar, I took out 5 insane Selkath. And I didn't occur a single injury. It's amazing what happens when you play as a Jedi consul. Oh, wait, no, I'm not playing as a consular. I'm playing as a non. I'm playing as a guardian. The thing that I should not be playing. Okay, honestly, it doesn't look like it really matters. I'm just gonna go ahead and just save. I can always turn around and leave, I guess, if I want. But I'm kind of here now. Hi. Hi. Oh, guys, I'm wearing a breath mask. You can't poison me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to ruin that fun for you, but, no. Oh, look, another virus suit. In case I need to go out these pressure doors again. Oh, look, a breath mask. Good for me. Advanced med pack. Also good for— oh, wow, more remains. Remains just keep popping out the wazoo over here, don't they? And these two definitely see me walk around and they're just going, huh, I wonder who that is. It's not like I had to do much to get here, though, so there is that.
No, you can't come in here. You'll let the Pharaxa and the Selkath in.
How can I let the Pharaxa in?
Stay out! I won't let you open the door for those monsters to get in. I'll stop you. I'll suck all the pressure out of the chamber. That'll stop you.
Kill them! Kill them now!
60 seconds to complete depressurization. 54 seconds to complete depressurization.
Okay. I'm gonna deactivate the depressurization sequence.
No. The Pharaxa will get us. No, the Selkath are coming. No!
No! Ah!
I'm a friend. I'll protect you. You're both safe now.
I'm sorry for what I did. I don't know what came over me. I just panicked when I heard someone outside the door. Please forgive me. I'm just so scared.
We're both just scared.
When the Selkath
And so you
went
murder
crazy,
people.
I thought everyone else except me and Sammy went mad. We had a few people outside the station when it happened.
The Pharax and sharks just tore them apart. It was like they were frenzied.
The next thing we knew, our Selkath researchers started screaming and clawing at everything around them. My team was torn apart and eaten before my eyes.
Wow.
Me and me, I thought we were the only ones left.
That's some hardcore neutrality right there.
Outside the doors every once in a while, and strange noises echoing through the base.
We thought everyone was dead or insane. I must have been hysterical. I don't know what I can say. I truly apologize for the horrible mistake I was making.
I'm Kono Nolan, and this is Sammy. We were scientists working here on the Harakard Rift project.
Have you seen a star map?
A star map? I don't know anything about a star map down here.
But there were some ruins that were excavated when we were digging the foundations for the last section of the Kolto harvesting machine.
But we can't go anywhere near those now. Maybe that's why it all happened in the first place.
What happened?
We don't know. Not for sure.
The work teams were outside in the rift near the vent. Then there was this rumbling and my head felt like it was splitting open.
This monster rose up from the rift.
It was a Pharaxa shark, I think. Bigger than anything I'd ever seen before. Bigger than our submersibles.
It was like it was screaming inside my head.
Then all the Selkath started screaming too. And they turned on us.
Was it protecting something?
It may have been. Maybe it was protecting the ruins by the rift. It could have been. It might have a lair in the Heracid rift near the Kolto vent. That might explain a few things too.
Like what?
Like why it reacted so violently when our construction efforts got closer to the vent. And also, why it's so large. It must be feeding off the Kolto. Would have to be ancient indeed for it to reach that size. With Kolto as a food source.
And all those other Phyraxan sharks? Those might be its offspring.
Which would be why they all swarmed when it called out to them. Children coming to protect their mother.
So, what can I do about it?
The Phyraxan sharks have always been a serious problem. We had some blasters and projectile cannons to defend against them, but they still got some of our workers from time to time.
We were working on a soluble chemical compound that would drive them away. Something that smelled or tasted repulsive to them, but we never got it working right.
Oh, I think not. Even flawed like it is, it should be ideal for this situation.
No, it's not working right. You don't know what it'll do.
What are we talking about?
The repellent we made was supposed to drive Phyraxan sharks away, but we never got very far in its development. The one we tested instead was violently toxic to them, rupturing their outer skin in seconds and preventing them from drawing oxygen from the water by clogging their intakes.
Which is exactly what we need in this situation. Something to kill that monster shark that destroyed our station.
But we don't know how else the chemical reacts. We only tried it in a controlled environment. In the open ocean, who knows what it could do? It could even affect the Kolto.
We know exactly what it'll do. It'll kill the shark. That's what we designed it to do.
What else can I do?
You don't need to do anything else. We have a canister of the toxin here right now. We were working on it before the giant Phyraxan drove all the Selkath insane. All you need to do is insert it into the main Kolto harvester and have it vented. Get away as soon as you can. We don't know how much worse it'll affect the giant Phyraxan shark.
Alright, so wait. That's the evil action. What's the good option? I love how they give me the evil option first. Here's the quick fix. It will kill everything, poison the environment, ruin the Kolto, but it will kill the shark. Now what's the good path?
Well, the monster seems to have been driven out by the machinery we installed at the edge of the rift. We've seen it out there on the cameras, bashing itself against the machines. I think if you could destroy the machinery we installed, the shark would calm down and retreat back into its lair inside the rift.
How would I do that?
You can reprogram the harvesting machines to overpressure their self-oxidizing fuel, so that the fuel tank canisters will rupture and the entire machine will destroy itself. The hydrolium gas we use is a gas at 1 to 3 million sangin, a liquid at about 4 million sangin, and a solid above that. When it's a liquid, it's very explosive. If you inject enough of the hydrolium gas into the tank, the pressure will be so great that it'll turn to liquid form and start a chain reaction inside the machine.
But we'll lose everything we've built here. All those years of work.
It's better than whatever your chemical will do to the water.
Oh, yeah. I will try to destroy the harvesting machine.
Good. Destroying the machinery will be better in the long run.
Yeah.
We can't risk damaging the environment or the Kolto.
Oh, no.
We'll have to break into the computer on the harvesting machine and fiddle with the fuel injectors to get the tank pressure up to the point where the hydrolium will liquidize. Once the machinery is gone, the shark should leave.
That won't work and you know it. We have to vent the toxin from the harvesting machine. Once the shark is dead, we can get back to mining the Kolto. You know what you have to do.
I just hope you make the right choice.
I love how they give you two options. Either, hi, kill the shark and destroy everything in the water, poison the water, and make it so that nothing could ever live here ever again. Or, hey, you wanna commit some industrial sabotage? No, all of our money. It's really what that's it. That's the whole thing. That's the whole thing right now. The whole thing is, no, my money versus complete and utter environmental destruction, which it always comes down to. That's always what it comes down to. Okay, actually, this is the other way. Yeah, no, this is the other way. Okay, this is the other airlock. It's amazing how you walk faster when you're trying to engage with an item versus when you're not. So this was the other way you could come in. Oh, I did not know that. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. I cannot wait to shovel out the parking lot later. Whoop! Sleep. Sleep the endless sleep of the endless sleep that sleeps endlessly. Sleeping. Sleep. Wonder where this goes. The pressure door, but to where? Record station. Oh, it's the other record station. Oh, okay. I'm receiving text messages. Give me a second. You know, my phone sounded like it was a different place. Oh, flies home. How was the drive? Da 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 da. Da 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 do 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 do. All right, so come on. Okay. Okay, you should be able to poison it. May contaminate the water environment. She says you cause the machinery to rupture and explode. Yeah, let's go for the exploding. Ah. I will tomorrow as well. I will also have to shovel my driveway. But I'm good. Streaming on Twitch. In voice chat right now. If you want to join. There we go. Oh wow, 2 options. Feed toxin into the vents or access fuel pressure control system. Wow, dark side, light side. Dark side, light side. Environmental damage. Destroy greed. Operator warning. Hydrolium unstable at 4 million Sagan. Pressure would rupture POD. But if it gets to 5,000, it will immediately shut off. You know, to start over from the beginning. You have to shovel the sidewalk and our steps. That's fine. That's fair. That's fair. Display pressure status. Injector pod at 3 million. Container pod out of 5 million. So here's the thing. If the injector pod has 4 million, but the container has 5, you just have to fill the container. And then... Okay, let me remember how this works. Inject from injector to container. Okay. Fill the injector. Ah. Hmm. Oh, yeah. That's how you do it. I remember now. And now we transfer from injector to container, so now it has 1 of 5 million Sangan. And now we just fill the injector and then transfer it over. There it is. Initiating shutdown, initiate failure, continue. Warning, warning, container pod unstable. Evacuate immediately. I did it. Industrial sabotage. All right. Sweet. With the shark gone, I should be able to go get the map now. Now that the Colto harvesting machine has been destroyed, the Great Fraction shows no signs of hostility. It allows you to pass. Look at that. That giant shark no longer wants to kill me. I have done the world a good. It'll be fine. Okay, good. Soon I will end this stream and I will be joining Bly and Planet Crafter on YouTube. And maybe Voices of the Void tonight. Or something else. Maybe an Among Us stream. I wonder if I could set up an Among Us stream tonight. And a Among Us stream later tonight.
Zanza said, Anyone interested in an Among Us stream later tonight at the Tabilings?
Sansa. Oh, look, now I have all the information I need. I forgot to put that in the general chat. Copy. Paste in the general. Boop. Oh, well, at least it's one person who wants to play Among Us tonight. Oh, let's hope. Let's hope. Alright, so we are officially done here. Okay. So I do not know if I need to go and talk to these people afterwards, but I've officially completed Manaan. Like, that's it. That's the end of Manaan. From here on, we now have 2 planets left to deal with. We're almost done with Knights of the Old Republic. This has been a long game. Look, I walk faster when I'm not actually walking myself. Can you believe that?
We saw what you did out there on the cameras. Destroying the machinery was the right thing to do for everyone. That creature, the giant Firaxan shark, the guardian of the Kolto or whatever it was, seems to have calmed down a lot. It may even be safe to go outside now, but we'll stay here and wait for the Republic rescue crews. Thank you for...
Good. Awesome. Well, let's go. Now, I have this other doorway right here. I don't know where it goes. I'm gonna find out. If this is just a faster way for me to get back, great. I'll gladly take it. If I have to kill a bunch of insane Selkath, it shouldn't be insane anymore. But if I have to kill any more insane Selkath, it should be easier. Well, hello.
How may I be of assistance?
Can I talk to you?
What is it you would like?
Nothing.
Of course.
I guess we have nothing to talk about right now. I guess we'll never have our talk. Our relationship status will consistently always be semi-available. But that's fine. I understand. If you don't want anything to do with me, I get it. Submersible. Is that the doorway I was trying to get past? Yeah, that was the door I was trying to get past. Why was the door shut? Why did it close behind me? Did it just stay shut because it needed to be stay shut? And there's no final boss for this one. This is where you'd run into Calo Nord. This is where you'd run into the whomever it was of that you know, moment. I mean, I'll wait for the rescue crew to come in here. It's amazing how everyone's now miraculously gone. And we're officially done here. Except we're not. We have one more thing that we have to deal with on Manaan. Can you guess what it is? Can you guess what it is?
You've returned. I was beginning to fear that you too might have been lost. Did you find out what had happened down there at the facility?
The construction woke something up.
Something was down there? Living in the rift by the Kolto?
Yes. A giant Phyrexian shark that drove all the Selkath insane.
It's horrible. The entire operation wasted by a disaster we could never in 1,000 years have foreseen. What has happened to the facility itself? Were there any survivors?
A few scientists survived.
Well, that's good to know. Good to know indeed. But what has happened to the facility? Was it damaged?
The harvesting machine was destroyed.
No, that is terrible. That will set our work back years. It may even cost us the war. While
The
I
war's
am
almost
glad
done with,
that
man.
you were able to solve our problems, the cost may have ended up being much too high. But you have done your job and helped us in our time of need. And for that, I thank you. Oh, and did you end up finding your star map?
Yes, I did.
As you can see, by helping us, you helped yourself. Perhaps we can work together again in the future.
Oh, why is the door shut? This door should be open. Doors deserve to be open. Stop, human! We have detected a number of underwater detonations coming from the vicinity of the Record Rift. You have been known to have asked questions about this, and our spy monitors in the Republic Embassy recorded you leaving in a submersible that descended into the Record Rift. You will come with us immediately to answer for your actions, or we'll be forced to take you by force. You'll never take me alive! Very well, I'll come peacefully. Arrested again. You can actually get banned from coming back to this planet once you're done doing what you need to do on it. But if they can do that, the whole system could. Silence. It's not for outsiders to hear. You, human, you find yourself in the most difficult situation. The Record Rift is the most precious resource on Manaan, and anything that threatens it or the Koto it produces threatens our entire species. We will not tolerate threats against our neutrality, your existence, our existence, and our way of life. As much as we may admire your republic and the Order in particular, I believe you have a hard time explaining your role in the incident adequately. We have determined that you are responsible for the detonations that occurred near the Record Rift. We demand to know what occurred down there. If the Republic has broken its neutrality treaty with us, the repercussions shall be very grave indeed. What have you done to the rift? The explosions were at the research station. Both our government set up there. Oh, the explosions were at the research station. Both our government set up there. Research station? What are you talking about? Don't try to lie to us, human. We know of this. What? We will discuss it later. This cannot be kept silent. The council will hear nothing of this, and you will keep your silence or be ejected from this court. But we cannot silence. What happened at the research station? What caused the explosion? The machinery had woken up a giant Phyrexian shark. A giant Phyrexian shark, but could it be? Impossible. It's only a legend. But she said she killed it, didn't she? You killed the shark, right, human? I destroyed the machinery to save it. The progenitor. It must have been. Quiet. That is merely a myth, and it's not for outsiders to hear. But if it was a life-bringer, the ancestor to our species, think of what this could mean. once always laid there, then perhaps the Kolto. Enough! Outsiders are not to hear such things. But she said she saved it. She destroyed the harvesters to save it. Indeed, this casts your actions in a new light, human. This, I believe, will require more thought, both on your actions and what we should do in response. The court will adjourn to deliberate. I did good. We have reviewed your actions and the situation, human. We thank you for the destruction of the machinery and saving the giant Firaxon, which we believe is the source of our Kolto, or at least its guardian. We will not detain you any longer. While we cannot show our gratitude overtly, know that you've earned our respect. This trial is now over. If I had done the poison thing, I would have killed their most ancient ancestor, poisoned their Koto, destroyed their wealth, how they make money in the world. The other governments would no longer need this sort of neutrality with Manaan. The entirety of Manaan would collapse. It would just be gone. Forever. Destroyed. That would be it for Manaan. It would just be gone. Can I return to Ebon Hawk? Yeah, just return me to Ebon Hawk. Just get me out of here.
How may I be of a...
Can we talk?
What is it you would...
Nothing, I guess.
Of course.
We are officially done here on Manaan. Well, we are officially done with Manaan. Can you believe it? We're done with Manaan.
Hey there, what can I...
Do you know anything about Manaan?
Manaan's the source for all the Kolto in the galaxy. That's why there's fish-faced Selkath can stay neutral in this whole Sith Republic war. But I don't know much else about this place. Sorry I can't be more help, you know? Is there anything else I can do for you? Okay, have it your...
And Koltos, what they use for those little healing tanks that Bacta eventually replaces.
Yeah, what do you want?
Tell me more about the Mandalorian Wars.
We fought against the Republic forces for some time, over the course of many battles. At the start, they were not much of a threat to speak of. But once you had taken charge, things began to turn against us. The Republic fleets began to use more than just basic tactics. Feints, counterattacks, mass deceptions. You were a genius on the field.
Oh, thank you.
You are held in very high regard among my people.
Oh, thank you.
You abandoned worlds of their defenders so that others could be too fortified to strike. You made sacrifices in order to advance your goals. Such strategies had never been enough to best us before. In the end, you proved too much for us.
But what about the Sith?
The Sith had gone, retreated into their empire. They sealed themselves off from the rest of the galaxy. We thought it would be centuries before they'd come back. It's amazing that they could rebuild their fleet so fast. But at the time, it looked like the galaxy was in our grasp. I still remember that final battle in the skies above Malachor 5. The two fleets filling the space around it, outshining the stars.
What happened to Bow?
It was not your ships, or your men, or your vaunted fight for freedom that won this, the final battle of the war. It was by the actions of one person, you, that the Republic prevailed. Your strategies and tactics defeated the best we could send against you. Even Mandalore himself was taken aback by the ferocity of your attacks, the tenacity of your defenses, and the subtleties of your plans. You fought us to a standstill, and then began pushing back. We really didn't have a chance.
So, why didn't you retreat?
It was what we had wanted all along, in a way. We wanted to fight the best, in a battle that would be remembered for centuries. And we did. And you won. I hold no grudge against you, nor do any of my people. It was the greatest of honors to fight against you, even in defeat. It is even more of an honor to fight beside you now.
I know, right?
The Mandalorian clans, surely nothing in this galaxy would have been able to stop us. But wishing for the past to be different is useless. Better look to the future, as we should now. We'll talk more later, I think. Is there something else you want to know?
No, that's it.
Your choice.
Statement. HK-47 is ready to serve, Master.
So, you belong to Revan originally?
Statement. Yes, Master. You created me shortly after you and your apprentice began your war to conquer the galaxy.
I made
was
you.
sent on an assassination mission into Mandalorian space, but I was damaged and unable to return to you. Exclamation. I find this most distressing. I could certainly have protected you from the Jedi and your pupil's betrayal had I returned.
It's probably better worked out this way.
Observation. You may be right, Master. This way we are reunited, and neither of us has suffered permanent termination.
Am I much like the Revan you knew?
Observation. You are different in many fundamental ways, Master. You have a concern for life that is unsettling. This cannot solely be caused by memory loss. I do not know how to explain it. Regardless, you do seem to be improved overall from the human I once knew.
Thank you. So why the meatbag references?
Answer. It was you who programmed me thus, Master. Your pupil once asked me what I thought of him, and I informed him of his meatbag status. He was unimpressed, but you found the reference humorous. You changed my programming so that I would continue to use the term. It drove your pupil to extreme lengths of frustration.
That makes sense. So Malik was the original meatbag? I like that idea.
Observation. Of course you do, Master. You did then as well.
Do you know anything about the Starforge?
Answer. No, Master. You never did make me privy to any of the Starforge's secrets.
Ah, okay. That'll be all, HK.
As you desire, Master. Signing off.
So now we know everything about HK-47. Let's take a look at my lightsaber real quick. So, I have an attack modifier of +3. The Bondar, which does 25% chance of stun per hit for 6 seconds. Damage +3. Okay. Damage +2. 2 to 12 damage on critical hit. Wow. Alright, so the Fair Kron seems to be like a double of what a Luxem does. Sigil. Okay. The crate. Oh, damage +2, attack +3. Damage +3, 1 through 8 physical damage versus dark side, attack +3. Limitation can only be used by a light Jedi. Okay. Then we have the Damon, which just does attack +3. However, we have attack +3 and a damage +2. We have a next door, which does what exactly? Attack +1, critical range +2. Okay, so if that's just attack +1, I think we can add Solari to this. So now she does a lot more damage, and we have Rupert, which does damage +1, attack +1. I can do a lot more than that. Damage +2 and blaster deflections +5. Or better criticals. And for this, oh, I haven't given him anything. Okay, let's fix that. Let's give him Ophelia. And we'll give him a Bondar. There we go. Our 3 Jedis now have the best lightsabers they can possibly have. I should definitely buy some mesh and armor reinforcements for these armors, because this one's actually being worn by mission. Strength +2. Wow, look at that. Cool. Awesome. Now we all have better lightsabers. We are now prepared for what's to come last. Nor next to last. The beginning of the end.
Got something on your mind, do you?
What do you know about the Sith?
Bad men. Women too, to be fair.
You must know more than that.
Oh, indeed. They make a fine sandwich also.
Oh.
But don't tell the Jedi Council I said that.
So, what did they make that sandwich out of?
And just what gave you the impression that I know anything more about the Sith than you do?
You did. You said you fought them.
Oh, that's right. Damn the ears of the young. I was expecting you to be your usual inattentive self when I mentioned that. So it's true, yes. I fought plenty of Sith. That was during the time of Exar Kun. Oh, 40 years ago now. Has it been that long?
So what? What happened 40 years ago? Who's Exar Kun?
Exar was a Jedi who was corrupted by ghosts of the old Sith, or so they say. He attempted to conquer the Republic and create a new golden age of the Sith.
Wow. Sort of like Revan. I mean, me. I assume he was killed?
Better to say he was defeated, but essentially, yes. The victory did not come easily, however.
Okay, how so? Are these the same Sith that we're fighting now?
No, of course not. The Sith have come and gone for ages. They were not called the Sith many thousands of years ago, perhaps. But the dark side was always present, without a doubt. Oh, sure, occasionally the light side comes close to vanquishing the dark.
Oh.
But the dark always returns. The fact that Exar Kun was defeated didn't mean the Sith would never return, as they obviously have now. Everyone knows that.
So what happened in this war with Exar Kun then?
That is not a pleasant time to remember. After Exar Kun fell to the dark side, he attempted to recruit other Jedi to his cause. What surprised us, what took us completely unprepared, was how utterly successful he was. Many Jedi joined him and became Sith themselves. Why they did, I will never truly know, but they did. Battle broke out throughout the Order, pupil against master. We fought ourselves.
That must have been difficult.
Yes, more than difficult. Next to impossible. How do you fight against someone you love? I dislike such memories. It leaves a taste in the mouth that... it is a sadness I thought I'd put aside long ago. Ask me about the war some other time, just not now. I would prefer to be by myself for now.
Okay. Hi Zalbar. Is there anything you want? Do you know anything about the planet we're on? I do not know much about planets, but I get to learn. No, that's it. Juhani, can we please talk?
How may I be of assistance? What is it you would like?
Nothing,
Of
okay.
course. How may I be of Of course. If there is anything else, I am here to help.
Oh, Juhani, I'm gonna miss you. Once we're able to talk.
Yes, what's on your mind?
Do you know anything about this place?
Manaan's a neutral world. They're the only source of Kolto, the
Uh-huh.
healing fluid, and they use that to remain free from both the Republic and the Sith. That's all I can think of, at any rate.
Okay.
You got it.
And I guess that's it. We are on our way to the final planet. We have gone to every single planet, found all the star forges. We've lost people along the way. We've lost planets along the way. We've lost Bastila along the way. Now, we are moving on to our final destination.
You are strong, child. But I will break you.
I'll never fall to the dark side. You think torture will turn me, Malik? You're a fool.
Torture? No, dear Bastila. You misunderstand. This is but a taste of the dark side to whet your appetite. When you finally swear loyalty to me, it will be willingly.
Never.
Such resolve in your words, but I see the truth in your heart. The dark side calls to you, Bastila. You hunger to taste it. Become my apprentice, and all its power can be yours.
We have to save Bastila. So here we are. We have a star, and its energy is being fed into that massive device up there. That must be the Star Forge. Look at all those ships. That's a lot of ships.
The Star Forge. I've never seen anything like it. I'm transmitting these coordinates to Admiral Dodonna. Maybe a quick strike by the Republic can cripple the Sith fleet. Message is away. Now we can just wait for the Republic to show up. We should be safe here. We're outside their sensor range. Small vanguard of Sith fighters coming in hard. Someone needs to get on those gun turrets.
Oh,
Take
yay.
those fighters out before they report our position to the main fleet.
Oh, joy. I get to do this again. One left. Come on, baby. Ha ha.
Oh, we've got problems. We've flown into some kind of disruptor field. All my instruments are jammed. We've got massive overloads in all systems. I'm picking up a single planet in this system. I'll try and put us down there. Hold on. This may be a rough landing.
But at least we managed, and I mean this as calmly as possible, to tell the Republic where the Star Forge is. We've accomplished our mission. Our mission was to find out where the Star Forge was. Now that the Republic has that information, they can decide what to do with it. It is now out of our hands. physically speaking.
Whew. Talk about your rough landings, Karth. What's the matter? You're flying like you've been on an all-night Teresian ale drinking binge.
That disruptor field fried our stabilizers. We're lucky we made it down in one piece. But if I can't find the salvage to make repairs, I won't even be able to get the Ebonhawk airborne again.
Maybe if we're lucky to crash, we'll take care of our Gisco problem. The rough landing might convince him to abandon the ship.
During our rather rapid descent, I noticed the hulls of many crashed ships scattered across the landscape. Perhaps the parts you need can be found among the wreckage.
The Cathar's right. This planet's a technological graveyard. I saw dozens of downed ships out there. That disruptor field must have wiped them all out. But where could it be coming from?
Even if we get the stabilizers fixed, we have to find and disable the source of that disruptor field before we can take off. Otherwise, we'll just end up crashing again.
More than that, it could wipe out the entire Republic fleet.
You're right. That Sith fleet we saw must have some type of protection against the disruptor field. We have to find a way to disable it, or the Republic will be slaughtered.
T3's picking up massive power fluctuations on the ship's sensors. They seem to be coming from some type of large stone structure to the east. It looks like some kind of ancient temple.
Well, let's go check it out.
Good idea. If that temple's generating power, it probably has something to do with that disruptor field.
Hey, don't forget about Bastila, guys. We still have to rescue her, too.
From what? How?
Too late. Bastila has been Malak's prisoner for a long time. If he can turn her to the dark side, she will join him, and the Sith will be invincible.
Bastila would never turn to the dark side. She's way too stubborn.
I fear Bastila will find the lure of the dark side difficult to resist. She is strong in the Force, but she's also impulsive, willful, and proud, as you once were, Revan.
Don't call me that. I'm not Revan anymore.
I'm glad to hear you say that. Now that you know your true identity, I was afraid you might slip back over to the dark side. If Bastila feels as you do, there may yet be hope for her.
Well, if Bastila's on the Starforge like you think, Jolie, then we can't rescue her until we disable that disruptor field. The sooner we investigate that temple to the east, the better. We can probably find the wreckage of a downed ship along the way. And if we're lucky, we can salvage some stabilizers from it to get off this planet.
I hope everything works out as smooth as you make it sound, Karth.
Well, so do I, Mission. So do I.
Okay. With that, we are now on a new planet, which means we'll be on a new stream for this. We have successfully completed Manaan. We are now on the Starforge planet. So, that's going to be it for me today. Next time you see me, we'll be on the final planet, and then we'll possibly also do the Starforge. Just get it all wrapped up in one go. Tomorrow, probably. So, I will see you guys all then. Have a good day, everyone. Bye.